money them a teeth. And them a sell out the beach. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy Kenyan, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch a line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again. Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me know me got bigger. The urgent the promises done and them not deliver. Cut up the youth and rough and it's going in our river. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and people them fell. It burn me. What they treat the market man. It burn me. What them a treat the cat man. It burn me. What they treat the peanut man. It burn me. What them a treat the dirt man. It burn me. What them a treat the sun man. It burn me. What them a treat.
Boom! I mean, I say a couple to the flex they represent for Wayne Global TV. There. So I say, you know the code in the Wayne Global TV is what fully blessed on the 90 days. So I say, yeah man, to the fullest. Yeah man, make sure them log in to Wayne Global TV. So I say, check it out. So I say, one cup of flex. So I say, Wayne Global. When you watch you know, see them a plan up and a try to put them money pan we head. But man a live too long, them want Wayne Global fitted. To him juggle so smooth that them want him life for dread. I chew the bank a light the break, but we ain't all about the bread. We open up in the ears and no listen when we said, cause we lyrics them so smooth like the linen pan the bed. Them want we fit fall, we living pan the edge, I must say true, we make this them. We ain't Global TV, we are 90, hey. And 90, who Jaja bless, say no man can curse. Give me the Range Rover, who no drive years. Boom! We in Global TV to the fullest one cup of excellence. See me?
This is Global TV election campaign coverage. This is Global TV election campaign coverage. This is Global TV election campaign coverage.
It's Friday the 9th of February 2024. Across the country yesterday, we nominated almost 500 contestants/candidates who will be going across the country asking for your votes. We have nominated gunmen. We have nominated fraudsters. We have nominated fresh bloods who no doubt will engage the system in an attempt to do good. But will they be swallowed up by a corrupt political system, just like the way policing and law enforcement is run in Montego Bay, as Renita Adam would suggest that even if you go in there to do good, because of top brass corruption, you just have to go stand there and voila, in the mud like Trenton. Good morning, and welcome to another of our broadcast. This is 2024 Jamaica Decide. Good morning to those on the X, on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. Good morning, and welcome. Thank you all for joining us, those on the live and those participating in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon. It is a Friday afternoon in London. Welcome to Jamaica Decide. Before me even tell you how the 1-1, I don't know me always dunce. And one thing you must not do when you're dunce is be afraid to ask questions. Do you all know of more than one Christopton in Jamaica? Because I'm certain and I'm only finding one. Next Tuesday the 13th, there will be a gospel concert in Kitson Town. Kitson Town and of it Tufton, Bangarang area and a Watsit or other part of St. Catherine. Kitson Town, help me out here. No Chris Tufton, Bangarang this. There will be a gospel concert, a gospel festival in Kitson Town. And I'm sure Kitson Town, if me not too stupid, falls within Dr. Tufton constituency. Somebody can you help me out? Kitson Town, from my understanding, fall in a Tufton constituency. But what I want to ask Kevin Downswell, I wonder if Chris Tufton are using to cast a spell over the people of, is it Northwest or Northeast St. Catherine Tufton? We never even look good. But I'm sure Yasofal in a Tufton Bangarang, who is hosting who is hosting this concert, this festival? Chris Tufton. I wonder if there's any spell involved Kevin Downswell and Chris Tufton, because Paula Shelley said I'm right. Thank you, Paula. Because the church and politician always come together, work together when it comes to casting spells in order to keep you in your place. You know, just say Bob the Daylight can go. You know, say Bob the Daylight can go before nomination. And a Mrs. Sibab did a light candle and a spin roll. It's a practice of politicians, but more so of the Jamaica Labour Party. They go do guzu before they come to you. Is Dr. Chris Tufton and Kevin Downswell casting a spell in Dr. Tufton's constituency? Why these religious people keep platforming politicians in order to get to the minds of the people? Because the politicians know, and I'll go on a rant this morning, the politicians know that when you're not listening to them, when you refuse to listen to them, you will listen to those gospel grinders who call themselves Christian, religious people, or child of God, or whatever they call them. So I just want to ask Chris Tufton and Kevin Downswell, are you casting a spell over the people? That me just want to ask, because I don't trust on slippers, on a kerchief, on a rug, on a perfume. A whole heap of walk around with fixed things at the moment, but never mind. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone here. Good morning and welcome. Good morning to Debbie Jervis. Good morning, Patricia Matthews. Good morning, VM Sunshine. Good morning, VM. Good morning. Amazing Grace. Good morning. Sharon Powell, good morning. Prof. Gorgeous Lady, good morning. American TV, good morning. Good morning and welcome. Nifty Friend, good morning. Cousin Jamie Too Cool, good morning and welcome. Jason Kane, good morning. Paula Shelley, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are logging in from. Raymond, good morning, good afternoon. Jason Kane, good morning, good afternoon. Joan Brown, good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon to everyone from wherever time line you are logging in from. Good morning to Beat and Teach. Good morning to Sim Sim, two of my other moderators. Good morning to All in Forest. Good morning to Diane Campbell, Cousin Myrna, Sister Faith, Brother Roger. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Did we nominate gunmen, crooks, criminals yesterday? And honestly, let us ask ourselves an honest question. If we nominate criminals, if we nominate gunmen, if we nominate fraudsters, and we elect them, isn't it fair then that we should only work with them because we nominate them and we elect them? Isn't it fair for one to argue that if we nominate them before? Good morning, Virga First Lady. Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. If we know so them are criminal before we nominate them, we know them are criminal before we vote for them. Dorothy Elliott, good morning and welcome. Good morning to Overcomer. You're always over on Facebook. Good morning and welcome. The truth is, if we nominate them knowing so them are criminal, if we vote for them knowing so them are criminal, isn't it fair then that we just have to work with them because we chose them? Good morning, Carleen Humphreys. Or is it, Abina, good morning, good morning. I remember you are traveling today, but you'll be listening. Good morning and welcome. Isn't it fair? Or could we then ask, is it because of our patriarchal, male-dominated political system, because of our men club system or male members club system, that whoever the club enforce upon us, whether they're criminals or they come with clean hands, then we will have to work with them. Barefaced thief, even barefaced thief,
What have I not been doing? Because actually I've been doing everything. Everything.
The barefaced thief say, when I got tired for see our face, is it because them rigged the election, or because the amount of money where she and Warrell and Fix Pinnock thief, she have enough to buy out sentence vote? Even barefaced thief was nominated yesterday. You couldn't make it up in any other politics.
What have I not been doing? Because actually I've been doing everything. Everything for a seat that has been controlled by the People's National Party for 36 years. I've only been in for one term. And I've shown them that work was supposed to be doing all along. I'm the champion. What do you expect? Work.
Finish. You know, come on, I'm not finished. You know what is hanging over your head, Kim?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I have not been charged. I have not been charged. I have not been convicted. I don't follow propaganda. There's no need to follow propaganda. Just follow follow my page instead of the news. All propaganda. Have I been charged? Have I been convicted? Come on now. They see a champion and they're trying to fight me down, hold me down. But God, oh God, my Brownstonians love me. I'm standing.
Thief in Kim. Thief in Kim. It don't mean say because you don't charge, the money not missing. Thief in Kim. It don't mean say because you not charge, you and Warrell and Fitzpinnock never raid we bank. It don't mean so because Grace McLean never charge, or never raid we bank. Thief in Kim. Bayface Kim. Bayface crook. Thief in Kim. It don't mean so because you never charge, we money not gone missing. It don't mean so because you never charge because of the corruption between politics and law enforcement. Thief in Kim. Bayface thief. It don't mean say you never thief with money. Thief in Kim. Thief just like Father Ken. I see a few people arrive. Joan Brown, morning. Dorothy Elliott. I think Lilith Foster. Douglas Allen. Morning and welcome. Please like and share the live, please. Please like and share the live so more people know that we are out and about this morning. Michelle Clark, good morning and welcome. The truth though, Kim says she not charge. Warrell not charge neither, but Warrell thief with money. Fitzpinnock not charge, but Fitzpinnock thief with money. And you by extension, Kim, where did wobble and dabble in a hit. Thief in Kim. But these are the barefaced thieves. These are the barefaced thieves that we have to contend with. The politicians we have to contend with will walk obia and cast spell in a public. The politician we have to contend with. The politician we have to contend with will commit fraud in a broad daylight, pick the wallet, run off with it in a broad daylight, and come back, come tell we say, beat and teach, morning, how you do? And then come back and tell we say, oh no, they charge me. Oh no, they charge me. Bayface thief. We also yesterday saw in St. Thomas where gunman get nominated. 2 gunmen turn up on this, but gunman Dean, which is the council for Trinity Vale, and gunman James Robertson, which is the MP. Did we honestly choose them, or were they enforced upon us? Can the Jamaica Labour Party show credibility in this election when barefaced thief, gunman is on the ballot? Gunman and barefaced thief, they're on the ballot. Dinosaur, political dinosaur, those who are playing extinct politics, like Derek Sangster, is on the ballot. So if we elect them, we have to work with them, or if them enforce power, then we have to develop a mechanism to make sure they not take up people come push power, like our Dr. Christoph done, the thief out the whole of St. Elizabeth, then Andrew Holness could entrench him in a St. Catherine. Like old Dr. Campbell lose for him seat and I run up and down a roll all over the PNP just to get a seat because you want to be and you must be in the legislature because being in the legislature come with a whole heap of perk. Kenny Marshall, good morning and welcome. Hey, Kenny say not just gunman but hitman. I wonder how much gunman Dr. Harris Chang, the gun smuggler, I wonder how much gunman was nominated in Dr. Chang's constituency yesterday. How much gunman, Dr. Chang? Can somebody ask Dr. Chang how much gunman? James, morning and welcome. Ask Dr. Chang for me, please, because we know said gunman nominated St. Thomas yesterday. And we want to know how much gunmen were nominated across our country. How much in a Dr. Chang constituency? How much are the man them round Andrew yesterday heading down to Pilly Black's Plaza have illegal firearm and them prime minister? Or legally or licensed firearm prime minister that you have tapped FLA official on their foot shoulder to grant firearm license to your criminals such as Pilly Blacks and those who are linked to Pilly Blacks and his plaza. Out of Pilly Blacks, you did have your ballerina and bangarang yesterday, Prime Minister. How much criminals, how much gunmen, how much thieves, how much fraudsters and crooks were nominated across our country yesterday? And did we duly nominate them, or were they enforced upon us and we were forced to nominate them like we will be forced by extension to vote for them if we don't choose them, if they have been enforced upon us? So we are forced to vote to them. Or they will pull them gun pound with like James Robertson and Dean Jones. Plus, if they come with the money, anybody up in the iron look and say a vote or no buy, then no go pull or no gun. How much of the councillors in Bro Devil's constituency yesterday, how much of them help you to thief public money, swindle down and swindle up on your wholeness? How much of your councillors? What you need to do is the Integrity Commission report a list of brouhaha that I've suggested to you yesterday. Look at it, because especially the Kingston and St. Andrew municipality tier, whatever the word name, a lot of people in this, so some of them in the under investigation or been through investigation. Look at the list, Jamaica. You will see all of the liars, all of the false pretender, all of those who are declaring false information to protect their illicit enrichment, to protect their embezzlement, to protect their misappropriation. But I rather use the word to protect their stolen goods. That's why when them declare, them tell the lie. Them a ball, them a pull gun, them a like tangle. Them a nominate fraudster, them a nominate gunman. But I want to say to Anansi's story, because, but Carlos there, push up your finger, Carlos, if you're there. Carlos, if you're there, push up your finger. Come to Jamaica, said the deputy New York Police Department commissioner. put up your finger. Put up your finger if you're there, Carlos, because all of a sudden, the state of Jamaica, I remember telling us something, in my opinion. There's no facts to this. This is purely my opinion. You remember last year, there was a diplomatic wrangle between Wholeness and the US when themselves Wholeness had to walk through normal security. He never got through the diplomatic channels. Their mistake was a clerical. It happened because of a clerical error. Most of we who understand the diplomatic brouhaha know that's a diplomatic strip down. D.I.E. the Jerk World, good morning and welcome. I want me to taxi again. Sometime I'm old, you know. Catch me up. Right. The diplomatic wrangles. This level 3. And remember also, Carlos, don't even dare to remind me. Last year, yes, Carlos, you're there. The travel advisory last year, was it also a level 3 or a level 4? There was an advisory put out last year, Carlos. Was it a level 3 then or a level 4? But remember, when that diplomatic brouhaha, it was centered around a same-sex American ambassador and his partner, level 3, Beaton teacher was saying. Thank you. That's what the diplomatic wrangle was centered around. But a diplomatic wrangle cannot paint to you what the real picture is. There have to be a facade in front of the public. But it's a war between the Americans, thank you, Carlos and Beaton teach, and the Chinese. This time, what makes it different? The Americans went out on a stinging attack on our health care, which by and large is pretty true. The areas of where they point out, those are hotspot areas for crime. But for some reason, the Jamaican government has got their knickers in a twist this time and seem to not be able to communicate with the US through the normal diplomatic channels, which would suggest there's a brouhaha going on between the Andrew Holness regime and the Americans. The Americans are fed up of Andrew Holness' direction with regards to the ongoing increase in China deal. And the Americans will, I'm telling you, if Wholeness doesn't roll back, or if any of our administrators doesn't roll back the Chinese investment in Jamaica, our country will be torn up. The US will take back control of our country, and if they have to tear it up, mash it up, they don't have to drop bombs on us. They will. So this diplomatic brouhaha since the start with you, them are asked global, them are asked diasporans. They're pushing back on it. The US is doubling down. They must say, I lie the US I tell, where the US I talk about, though reflective of our health care. But did you listen, Kamina Johnson, Andrew Holness, Terry Long, what the other one name, Artie Marks, and the whole honor will get into this wrangle? Why is it that now you're all coming to the diaspora and everybody to ask for intervention? You're coming to ask for intervention now. When the letter and the demonstration, you all started on a narrative to discredit people. But your fear, Carla Williams, good morning and welcome. The fear by which the Jamaican consulate and the Jamaican government approach this thing, it has blown up in their face. And whether a dopey or a bad luck, the Americans and the Canadians have come on board at the same time. Tell New York NYPD to come out with business. Tell NYPD, New York Police Department, to come out with business. This war between China and the US, I've been saying this forever, there is a proxy war that is going to play out on our island. Who control the better resources of Jamaica? Who control the port of Jamaica? When you're ready to become refugees, you remember, you must understand when people talk diplomatic. You remember how Trump was going on about Jamaica and everybody connection with China? But when Biden came in, Biden said something. Biden said, if Jamaica continues and not dealing with corruption, they risk becoming Haiti. You know what that means in diplomacy? The Americans are saying we could not control Haiti. And we make sure we turn it into a nightmare and a disaster. And if Andrew Holness think that us losing Cuba already to the Russians, and he's going to bring the Chinese into our backyard, we will make Jamaica become Haiti. That's what it means diplomatically. But what we thought it meant that corruption is going to destroy the economy. No. America is telling you that if Holness doesn't change those corrupt attitude, I'm going to take back over control of Jamaica. And if I have to turn it upside down to take back control, if I have to turn it upside down to get rid of Chinese influence in Jamaica, you think either side care about you? Either side is about land and resources. This diplomatic war has arisen again. Is it lucky charm for the People's National Party with this diplomatic war, a war between the Jamaica Labour Party regime and some fractions of global diasporans? And at the same time, the Americans and the Canadians are on board attacking crime and healthcare. If they listen to Lambert Brown, and if they seen all the little different video clips from several hospitals across our island. Is the US really lying about the healthcare debacle? You see Jamaicans at home, what publicity and international attention can do, how they get caught flat-footed. You see how much when we come together, we can force these people into a corner, stop them from stealing so much, get them to do their job. Don't take this lightly, what is going on. There is a major internal issue between the Americans officials and the Jamaicans. The travel advisory is a facade. There is some truth in NYPD's argument or their argument. It is safe to travel to Jamaica. One could say that. But the fear of violent crime, the fear of being robbed, the fear of being raped, what was seen at the Sangster International Airport, the lack of treatment, the ignorance, the lack of training, the lack of empathy, lack of sympathy, it was shown to the world globally. This was unfolding at our international airport, run by one of our government departments. And no form of humanity coming from public servants. Just like we saw in St. Thomas, where no humanity, no self-control or anything coming from Dean Jones. But is the United States and Canada lying? What are your experience at your hospitals at home? Ever since the year start, they've been drowning us with the information that crime is trending downward. Every other day you see something from the government and the Gleaner and the JCF. Crime is trending downward. If crime is trending downward, then the perception of the fear of crime should also be trending downward. But that is really not the case, though. The fear of crime has stifled not just the economy of Jamaica, but the social life of Jamaican people. So even though the US is drawing us into their gripe with the wholeness regime, they're not really telling any lies. A lot of us have those experiences. We have some corrupt police. What NYPD should be telling those incompetents is, why don't you seek advice from people who have done it before and see if you can come up with different strategies, deploy different strategies, implement a crime plan we're on another for 8 years now, rather than a mind with business. NYPD, what kind of relation and connection you have to the Jamaican political class and the commissioner of police, or what partnership or what advice are you giving to the JCF? Why you come support commissioner's narrative? Jamaicans at home are in fear of crime. NYPD. A lot of the guns, NYPD, were Horace Chang and them lot, and Dean Jones them a point after we, and James Robertson them. Come from Uno and make enough for no country. Mm? Mm? Come from Uno and come for no country. When do you want to tell you how to run your platform? You need to open StreamYard up so audience can interact verbally. I can do that, Michelle Clark. I really don't mind, because when I take phone calls, it's very disturbing. I can pin the link in the chat. What one can do is, if they want to say something, they can come in and say it, but they can turn off. Fix this. They can turn off their camera. They really don't have to come and screen. They just can use that as a way of calling in. But what I'll do, I'll pin the link in the top of the chat. Why is this thing delaying? Hold on. I'm going to pin the link in the top of the chat. And if anyone have an opinion, hold on there, and they want to say, because when people call in, it's not really going well. So if anyone has a view and want to say something, you can just hit the link pinned in the top of the chat, and you can join the stream and give your views. You don't have to turn your camera on. So that would make your point come out clearer to the audience. Because if I take phone call, the audience does not hear. The audience does not hear well. Let me just look at this 1 second. JC, I will tell you how you can control that in the studio. I will tell you that. You don't worry. Remember, I said, hold on. Yes, just come on the panel and turn off your cameras. Yeah, you can join the panel. You don't have to turn your camera on and share your views, as well as you don't have to put your name, your proper name in. You can just put, it will ask you to connect your camera, your mic and camera, and it will also ask you to enter a name before you enter the studio. You can just put an initial. You don't have to put your name. You can put anything there. So if anyone has a view, then feel free to do so. I really do not mind. But the truth is, this is a wrangle between the US and the Jamaican government, and they should stop drawing us into their problem, because when them make them sweetheart deal, we're not involved. When them make them sweetheart deals, none of them don't think about us. So please, Commish, and NYPD respectfully and respectively do your jobs. Do your jobs. What will be a bangarang when you see the crowd when Carlos them reach a New York? That's how now go get attention. And that's how now go get attention when the crowd reach to New York. Because that's a publicity Broadway. A publicity Broadway in New York. So what I go do? Make we ask that woman something. The returning officer yesterday, there's some articles in the description area you can catch up on some reading. The returning officer in the St. James area yesterday blocked the media. Blocked the media from the nomination center for most of the nomination process, which is in violation of the protocols set out by the Electoral Commission of Jamaica. But who not go complain to? Because Earl Jarrett, a head cook and buckle washer at this moment. Earl Jarrett is the head of the Electoral Commission of Jamaica. And the Prime Minister wrap up the public policeman for Parliament and public officials. Wrap it up and push it in an Earl Jarrett pocket at the same time. Wrap it up and push it in an Earl Jarrett pocket at the same time. Who do you complain to? Or when there are further election fraud, who do you complain to? Or if you think that the Jamaica Labour Party, using our public vehicles, using our police vehicles to carry around their JLP supporters on nomination day, who do we complain or report to? Does anyone want to come in and talk about their perception of the crowd you saw across the country yesterday? And does it send any message or signal? Which team look like confidence a pop out of them? And which team look like them confidence maybe under a rock? What was your opinion? Will the people of St. Anne's return a crook?
What have I not been doing? Because actually I've been doing everything. Everything for a seat that has been controlled by the People's National Party for 36 years. I've only been in for one term. And I've shown them that work was supposed to be doing all along. I'm the champion. What do you expect? Work.
You know, come on, I'm not finished. You know what is hanging over your head, Kim?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I have not been charged. I have not been charged. I have not been convicted. I don't follow propaganda. There's no need to follow propaganda. Just follow follow my page instead of the news. All propaganda. Have I been charged? Have I been convicted? Come on now. They see a champion and they're trying to fight me down, hold me down. But God, oh God, my Brownstonians love me. I'm standing.
Bare-faced thief. That's what you will be returning. Gunman Well, if hell I broke loose in your constituency and you turn up a Dean Jones constituency office in a hyperactive mood, you might just end up on your knee with Dean Jones' gun pointing at you. You might just end up on your knees with Dean Jones' gun pointing at you. Kim Brown said, have I been charged? No, you have not, Kim Brown. Thief in Kim. Have I been convicted? No, you have not. Thief in Kim. But answer this question, thief in Kim. Was the money missing? Thief in Kim. Was the money missing? Why to date you, Warrell, Reed, or Fix Spinner card? Hold on. Would it involve in that heist? No, still to date. Can't give accountability for the money. We're pay thief. American TV, good morning. Ronald B, good morning, good afternoon. We're pay thief and we're pay crook. Remember, after them thief, we still have to pay them. And people like him bright enough to come tell you, not charge me, not convict me. But the money was missing though. That's the fact. Uno can't account for it. The reason why Uno not investigated, the reason why Uno not convicted Elga Fletcher, good morning. The reason why Uno not investigated or convicted is because of political corruption, because of the political class and enforcement and the judiciary. That's why nothing come out of it. Because we have a lead amount DPP where our mouth can't go open for tell lie. We've never heard any truth come out of Paula or Fitzbailey mouth when them open their mouth in public. Organized criminals. How Fitzbailey I go investigate Fix Pinnock, Royal Reed, Thief in Kim, Pickpocket Royal, Broke Bank, Fix Pinnock, and Thief in Kim. The reason why we're not investigated and convicted, it's the same reason why Patrick Bailey is still up on the road. And a fool. Huh? It's not that we never do it. It's not that it never happened. Because of political corruption. Because of political corruption, why not up on the road? Annette Black, good morning and welcome. She said, follow my page. Me not listen. Me not go follow the propaganda where she have put out over there. Pig in lipstick. Oops. No, sir. Huh? The reason why you haven't been charged or convicted, ma'am, it's not that you're not a thief. The reason why Royal Reed is not been charged and convicted, ma'am, is not that it's not because we don't have proof saying broke bank. The reason why Fix Pinnock not charged and not because we don't have evidence saying not broke the chest. It's because of the political corruption from people like Fitzbailey, who when he was at the organized crime unit, when them have the jugs bus, rather than Fitzbailey prosecute the criminal. Wayne Jones, good morning, good afternoon. Prosecute the criminal. Fitzbailey demand for him cut at the drugs and the proceeds of crime money. Then he give the rest over to Nigel for pay SSL. You could write a perpetual crime novel that is set on Jamaica. You could write a perpetual crime novel. Smart people are cool. Hashtag smart people are cool. Sometimes I don't understand when hashtag I speak, easy jerk. But boy, as we told you yesterday, we are surrounded literally by criminals, nationally, internationally, locally. Even your counselor, even your counselor within your division can pull gun pan you and tell you, say, take off your armband or your shirt. Even your counselor can pull a gun at you. Your counselor can push them hand in your pocket and take out what them want. This is us. But the gunman them have bill for pay. The gunman them have hospital bill for pay. And I want to warn the people of Jamaica. Janet Linton, good morning and welcome. I want to warn the people of Jamaica throughout the next few weeks. Be careful on these political campaign motorcade. When you don't have the money for hospital bill, when you're not injured, like these two serious injury that took place in St. Thomas yesterday. When you don't have the hospital bill, things hard are foreign now, when a family now go have it for send Congo no so fast. Gunman James Robert and gunman Dean Jones don't really care about Uno like that. They now go dip in on a pocket, them pocket. What you say, Ken? When who tell you the police stayed right across from the airport when their drugs bust? You have information. Listen, I have the information where Dr. Chang police them are discussed between themselves of how they're fed up of Dr. Chang and his gun racketeering. The container gun with Dr. Chang share out round a flanker. After him armed flanker, him load 3 coaster bus. Stand across our island with AK-47. Tell Dr. Chang to come sue me. Because him JCF member, there's a whole heap of JCF member. Dr. Chang lucky say me protect JCF members. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Americans and the WikiLeaks alone can tell about your criminal and gang involvement. Everybody knows Dr. Chang take out bullet out a gunman, regular, a Montego Bay. Everybody know Dr. Chang supply gun to scammers. You just have to listen carefully when Renito Adams speak. The whole of them are criminals. That's why they don't want Renito Adams there. The truth is, though, Kenny, James is not the only politician that does it. The cooked food, the chicken back and rice, and the cup of quarter rum, it's a regular thing for politics on nomination day and during the political campaign that we will see for the few weeks. Not only flanker win, Norwood. Yes, Norwood is very under Dr. Chang's grip of violence and gun arming. But Dr. Chang need to tell we when India empty the container AK-47 in flanker, where in our country did they are the 3 coaster bus, Dr. Chang, that you load with AK-47? Where did they end up, Dr. Chang? And will any of those guns, Dr. Chang, be used to intimidate our people across the island, Western Jamaica, Western Kingston, in order to garner votes for the Jamaica Labour Party? Dr. Nesbitt, good morning. Morning, Dr. Nesbitt. Morning, morning, morning. Flip the list, Nesbitt. The criminal doctor. It was out of your mouth, Dr. Nesbitt. It come out in that conversation with Trenton. That you, Dr. Nesbitt, along with Trenton, flip names from the voters list in order for the Jamaica Labour Party to win. Is Dr. Nesbitt the doctor who went on a crime scene when her own worker on political campaign were being shot almost outside her office? And you would think Dr. Nesbitt would want to see justice for one of her worker, one of her party men. But rather, Dr. Nesbitt quickly run out, picked up the spent shell, and woofed it into her pocket in order to perverse the course of justice. The police literally have to tackle Dr. Nesbitt to the ground to collect those spent shells. The criminal doctor, Dr. Nesbitt, who we don't know if Dr. Nesbitt has qualification in psychology, psychological or psychiatry medicine, but Dr. Nesbitt is giving psychiatric injection to patients. That criminal Dr. Nesbitt, we heard and recorded, confessed to flipping the list in order to take People's National Party voters off the electoral registry in order for the Jamaica Labour Party to dominate in particular areas across the country. That criminal Dr. Nesbitt. I wonder how much Dr. Nesbitt has done. I wonder if Rhoda and the others, I wonder if Rhoda and Trenton, who have sold the cause out to give smooth ride to Andrew in the election, I wonder if Rhoda and those others will be going around the country with green t-shirt, with money wrapped up in a green t-shirt, in order to sway the masses' vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. Does the Prime Minister, a two-term Prime Minister, does he poise with the confidence that an incumbent Prime Minister that could speak to the progress of his 8 years, does he come across with confidence to you? Or is Mark Golden bank-to-bank red wall across the country, thin in some places, huge in some places, is it becoming a worry? But will the Silvera issue tackle Mark Golden and the People's National Party representatives to the ground? Let's see. Let us see for the next few weeks what dog-eat-dog politics, roll in a dirt like hog politics we will see across our country. Dean Jones started it off. Let's see how it will unfold across our country in the next few days. Few weeks rather. If no one wants to jump in and say anything, this is where the rant ends this morning. If no one has a point and no one wants to hit the link at the top of the chat and come in and say what they want to say, you don't have to want that. I'll give money. Oh, no, sir. But to the people of Jamaica, let us do something different in this for this election period. Let's show them that we have emerged into first world understanding, Jamaica. Let's show them. The people of Jamaica who act like Westerners and foreigners, let us show them and for the Chinese as well to you got to understand it's not being a you got to Ronald B. The Jamaica Labour Party is a organization created by the Central Intelligence Agency of America. So this is the very big problem the Americans are having with Andrew Holness. We know our People's National Party is aligned to communism, social democracy. Because of that, I think that was in the second or third Red Square when they were on this rant about communism, the influence of communism and social democracy. This was why the CIA created the Jamaica Labour Party to counter social democracy in Jamaica. It's a CIA American creation. It was created as a proxy. The Jamaica Labour Party is an American proxy. The problem is Andrew Holness. They see Andrew Holness as a traitor because Andrew Holness has gone too deeply in bed with the Chinese. They expect that from the People's National Party because the People's National Party have that social democracy alignment. The Americans see Andrew Holness as a big traitor, and that is putting our country at risk because the Americans, why do you think the Americans are attacking him at this point? You almost, oh no, how to do crochet, knit the thing together, crochet the thing. I'm joined by B. B, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to Global Television. What do you want to speak to us about this morning? B?
Manners and respect.
Morning, manners and respect.
Okay, so I'm curious, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people that want to take all of the money from the people that want handout, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
There's a twofold to this. It would be a good thing if we were in the mindset to know that these people are just using us, so let's use them. Let's take their money and we vote for what we want, not for what they want, which is the numbers, but we want something out of our vote, which is development, prosperity, better economy. The issue, though, is it's a bad thing with the political mindset that we are in, thinking that, okay, because the man you give me 5,000, 20,000, other person I go give me a vote. This is the disaster of our political system.
Which means we're part of the problem then.
Oh, we are the biggest part of corruption, my friend. We're paying for it. We're buying it. We pay for corruption readily. We are the biggest problem in corruption.
Okay, so why are we like that then?
Lack of knowledge. It's the education system where we are politically ignorant. We're ignorant. Where you would say we are first world ignorance. We're ignorant to first world, even though we want to admire those ideas and principles or whatever, but the lifestyle in our country and the system in our country does not live up to that standard. And because of the lack of knowledge, the political class thrive on the lack of knowledge of the people.
Okay, so how can we be so great and be so what you just explained? How for greatness overcome with all of that though? Jamaicans are loved everywhere in the world except in Jamaica. I don't understand that. Me not understand the part why we have to be, even from the crime rate and everything, why we have to promote the worst of us. Why can't the best of us be promoted instead of the worst of us?
This is where people like me and a lot of other people in the media space and mainstream media have a responsibility when we are broadcasting what we put out there, what image we put out there, the narratives we put out there, the stories we put out there. All of those are important in our system. If you're serious about the people's mind, then if you're going to continue to feed them negativity and gossip, you're not going to really see improvement. You're going to rather see a continuous dumbing down. One of our major problems is lack of opportunity and lack of positive exposure.
Okay. My next question is, like, you see the acre where them give to the other nationality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there enough space in Jamaica so the diaspora could say buy that much land for the diaspora? Like create a diaspora city. Has anybody ever thought about that? Like create a where it's in Jamaica, but it's totally different from Jamaica, where the people them in the diaspora can actually set an example in this city to say, okay, we're Jamaicans. We go foreign wherever in the world. We come, we create this city so this city could be as example for the rest of Jamaica. Because I'm looking at this and I'm all of this stuff, I'm look,
I do
it's
believe we
just,
have the skill and the finances to do that.
and
The
this is what
issue
I'm
is the issue is red tape and bureaucracy. Have you ever talked to a lot of people who are passionate about Jamaica and want to assist, especially the healthcare and other places? You know what? A lot of the common arguments are, if our bureaucrats and our technocrats and politicians are not getting a cut out of it, things like X-ray machine and ambulance get stifled getting into our country because politicians and technocrats and bureaucrats are not getting their cut out of it. These are some of the major holdbacks we're having, because there are a lot of diasporans who wants to help, but they're being pushed aside.
okay. So you're with a lot of these social media um advocates, right? Like Jamaican Carlos, Wayne Lonesome, Reasonable Radigan, all of them stuff there, right?
Mhm.
Would you guys like say come up with a plan and say we have all we have to do is just sign your name to a petition or something. All the diaspora people, just put your name on this paper and say this is how much people would be interested, even a poll to say how much people would be interested in creating this in foreign, like say in we all come together in foreign, create it in foreign, right? And
Mhm.
then implement it, just like how from the march, right?
Mhm.
Because my hashtag is, you see my hashtag in the comment section. Smart
Yes.
people are cool.
Yes.
But in Jamaica, them call smart people like nerds and stuff. Don't you guys understand that's a derogatory term? Just to use that word. We
It's the
need,
dumbing down.
yes, so why
It's
can't
the
that
dumbing down of the mindset. Tell you
to
that you have to ghetto to be accepted.
yes. So this what I'm saying. All the people that were enough like create this because it's good we're starting, but before it's not implemented. So getting all the diaspora just to be on on a poll or a list to say, yes, we're interested in going back to Jamaica, create a better city, because the people who are in charge, their main objective, right? This is what I keep on saying. If they don't care, what do you think they're going to do, right, to help you become better?
They are never going to care. And this is what I gave
Okay.
an idea, yes, sometime last week of how I think we should approach this whole land situation is we in the diaspora, we need to come up with a diaspora caucus or lobby group.
Yes.
We properly do all our regulatory things. We fund that diaspora lobby group because lobby groups are very powerful. We use the funds from that diaspora lobby group to buy hedge funds and bonds and increase your money. And from that, we could use that perpetual bonding to build our diaspora village. The issue, though, will we have the cooperation from our public officials and politicians in Jamaica that would really sit down and have that constructive negotiation with diasporans?
Okay, but look, first of all, you have to create it first, right? So first you have to say, get all of these people, right, to
Mm-hmm.
agree that this is what the plan is. So first of all, you have to have a plan. So once you
Mm-hmm.
have the plan, you create the plan, you send it out to the diaspora. If they, before we put it forward, then we make an adjustment, because not everybody's gonna agree on everything. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we put it out, we make an adjustment, right? It's like a table for the diaspora. I'm telling you, we're smart. We are smart. We need to use our smart to make it work for us, because the people who are limited in thinking, right, they don't
Mm-hmm.
care. And if they don't care, we have to show them, look, we
They're
don't
not.
need you.
Mhm. They're not limited in thinking. I think it's when you say
For
those who
us,
are limited in
limited in
thinking,
thinking for us,
are
for
you talking
us.
about the political class?
Yeah, limited in thinking for us to say this benefits all of us.
Okay,
It
I
cannot
understand
only
that.
benefit. When it's limited thinking, they think it's only benefiting for them only. So it's
But
created.
this is how most of them sign contracts to do with our country. It's about them and not about us.
Yes, yeah, and these are all the things we're not looking at once. But once we start creating the diaspora formula to make a better Jamaica, that's what I say. You guys have your platform. You guys come up with like a structure or something where you guys can all, okay, then give it to the people, because everybody is interested in making Jamaica a better place, except the people who do not care. The people who do not care about Jamaica are gonna continue doing the things that doesn't matter to help Jamaica. So
That is true.
once you have it put together on the diaspora, they cannot beat it. They cannot beat. Okay, look, they paid for the job with land. That's pretty much what they did. So if they
Hmm.
paid for the
No,
land,
no, not only that. They gave them. They arranged to pay them with land. Plus, you're giving them all the financial resources of the toll. How could something like that be so horrible done, where you're giving them rich assets in land and they have the economic benefits of the toll?
so that means they're never ever gonna go away. You guys realize that, right?
Them are gonna come more and more,
Exactly.
shiploads
So
of them.
okay, and that's the whole thing. If most Jamaican had to leave to better themselves, what about those ones who can't leave though?
Why you listen? Remember, we are talking about China. China have to have a down the bottom of the pile, those who propel the economy. I know
Yes.
the West alone interested in that, China even more than the West, likes a poorer class. It is the poorer class that does the farming and all of the little
Yes,
dirty
yes,
work.
yes.
So they are going to need a poorer class in Jamaica
But that
to do the
exact
hotel work and the laborer work
and
and
they
all of that and the cleaning job and all of them things there.
yes.
So they
So
will
that
need a few of us.
no, but they're gonna keep them that way. That's the thing though. They won't be able to elevate because the wages is gonna be the same, right? All the position is gonna be the same.
Hmm. Hmm.
So all it's gonna be is just slaves. It's just gonna be a population of slaves who's left behind.
I call
So
it industrial slaves. Unlike doing it for free, we're paying a pittance for it this time.
yeah, but it's not it doesn't it doesn't make your life better what you're getting. So it doesn't matter. So this is why I'm
My
saying,
nightmare is how do we emergency on an emergency basis raise the consciousness of the people on the ground, because this is the problem. The
okay, but we're
people at
doing that
home are
already.
so. Mhm,
Everything that we're doing in the diaspora, this is like how Jamaica looking up to the big brother, right?
mhm,
So all we have to do is keep on doing the things that we're doing in the diaspora, right? And then
mhm.
ask Jamaican, this is all you have to do. Go on this and vote for this. You don't have to leave your house as long as you have a cell phone, you can participate, right?
Mhm.
So the more they understand what we're doing, the more they can get involved little by little. This is one of the other things I was thinking about. Look, you see, there's information out there. There's lots of people know a lot of stuff, but they can't say anything.
Because they
Just
are
like
in fear of
exactly.
politicians
So
and security service and the bad man will align to politician.
so what we need is an international number, right? An international number where they can reach all of you guys. Radigan, we and Lonesome, all of uno.
No, we're
And they
always telling them, use your phone as a weapon. You don't have to put yourself at risk there. Just make sure the information get to us. We will publish it. We will put it out there.
yes.
But don't
So
put yourself at risk at home.
so you
Because we
guys
know
need
how the system.
yeah, okay. So you guys need to like with all the technology that Herb has and everything, you guys need to create an international number. It's like a call center. Create
Hmm.
a diaspora call center. Any problems that you guys have in Jamaica, right? You guys call this number, report it, and even put a reward system. Once these crimes are solved, right? These people get a payout out of all of this. Because everybody say informer for dead informer, but I'm saying though, if
What you're
you're
saying may quite well be true. Just let me push back a bit here. What you're saying may quite well be true. But how when it come up to us passing that information to people like Fitz Bailey,
no, and that's
who
what I'm saying though.
are the JCF who we regularly know cover up crimes?
Exactly. And this we keep on going back to this. That's what I'm saying though. You guys know these people who are doing the what we need to do is get the information to the other people. If you get 10 good people and one bad person, how is this one bad person gonna beat these 10 good people?
That's
So
true.
what we need to do is find every police station in Jamaica. There's look, we find the good people. It's time for us to start searching for the good people and put the good people in position so their goodness can outshine the badness. If we
Hmm.
keep on going back to the bad people, it's not gonna change.
And this is
So
the destruction of our politics. Bad, bad, and badder.
exactly. So this is what I'm saying though. It's not about going to the bad people. It's about going to the good people, finding the good people. We keep on highlighting the bad people all the time. All the good people are quiet. So you have to have this number, international number for the diaspora where these good people can come And these numbers are only gonna be linked to the good people in the diaspora. So you guys gonna do your vetting, you guys gonna do your everything, your research and finding this team, just like how Radigan is doing. It's not just Radigan who's supposed to be doing this, because if we're getting more, pushing more, then we're giving the Jamaican people the strength to say, okay, at least they have a number, they can call this number. It's like they can report this information. Now tell me how
Carlos,
much good for.
1 second. Carlos Gray, I hope you're listening to this idea. Something we
So
can further discuss.
yes, so just like how you had like the command center for when you were on the other program, you have a command center. All of our control is in the diaspora from every country. So it's all connected. So it's like the FBI, the RCMP, the Mountie, that's you guys. So you guys are gonna get together like the FBI, the RCMP, the Mountie, the M60, all of them. And so you guys gonna put it together. So when the Jamaican people see how solid and honest you guys are, then they will be able to use these numbers, give the information, give the proof. Then you guys, just like how Radigan go and do all, I love that program because he's showing all the paperwork and everything, and he's just showing, okay, this, making all the connections. Once we make all the connections, when you go to the dentist and the dentist is extracting a bad teeth, does he take out all the other teeth to take out the bad teeth?
No, just the bad one.
Okay. So with the ability of all of you guys, I'm telling you, man, there's so much more to us. This is why I'm saying you'll never see me come in the comment section and say be less, because once you take away the be, all you have is less. And we keep on telling each other less, 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 less. We are supposed to be mores. We have so much more to us. Our unlimited ability is real. Look, I don't know how to get in touch with you off the air where we can sit down and talk, because I have so much ideas. I
I'm
own
going
my
to
own.
pin my number on the screen, or it's on my YouTube page, but I'm going to pin it on the screen.
Yes, because you see, the whole thing about it is, I know when you come off your life, your work doesn't end.
The minute I come off a live, I immediately start researching for the next one.
Yes,
I'm
man,
never
I know
free.
it. And these are the things that I love. I love these things. A policeman is not just a policeman when he's in his uniform.
Oh, hold on. That's true.
A Jamaican is.
The minute I'm off one live, I'm gone straight back into research again. I'm never.
And that's how it's
I don't get
supposed to
time to
be.
be free, literally.
And that's how it's supposed to be, with the diaspora working together in the background, right? So you guys create this center, a call center where pretty much is 24 hours. They can call and leave information. And just like how Radigan, he has that email where it's secure email where you can send. That's how everything is supposed to be, because you guys gonna be working for with the RCMP, the FBI, everything. All of this information will be vetted, it will be researched, everything will be put together. So when we say, okay, this is how it's gonna be done, this is how it's gonna be done. And voting, once you go on your phone and you go to this website and you do this and you do that, you don't have to leave your house. You're not in danger if you go into this safe space. We need to create safe spaces pretty much for these people. I reached out to Carlos. I left my phone number for him to call me, because look, man, I'm at an age now where I'm happy with myself, and it's not monetary wise, right? But I'm just happy with myself. It doesn't
State of
matter.
mind.
Yes, but I need to do more, because I know I can do more. We
You
all
see,
can
it's
do.
gonna take the effort from all of us at home and abroad. And I will,
Yes,
after talking to Carlos, we will put out a call for all people who have the different skill set.
yes,
that can come on board so we can brainstorm ideas
Yes,
as to
yes,
how we are going to put solutions
yes. That's what,
into
okay, just
practice.
remember, AI is just all of us together, you know.
Hmm.
AI is all of us together. I'm talking to my friend and I go, how is it that they can create AI and we're AI already and we can't do what AI is doing?
It's circumventing the human race.
But we're better than AI. All we have to do the same thing you say. You call up Carlos, you call up Wayne Lonesome, and we just write down these stuff in the background, and then you put it to the public. This is the first step. This is the second step, and we go from there. Because look, smart people are cool. That's my hashtag. Once we start using the hashtag, once we start
Hmm.
using it, everywhere we go, we see that. You know what it reinforces? It reinforced the fact that we are supposed to be smart.
Hmm. Hmm.
So everything that we do, it's not being a smart ass or a smart alicus. It's us being intelligent. Because everywhere I go, it's like, oh, there was a Jamaican here. He used to do this. You know, nice that sounds.
Yes,
Everywhere
yes.
you go, oh, this Jamaican used to be, oh, he was so cool, man. And he did all of this and he did everywhere I go. This is what I love to hear.
We have such a positive image. We
Everywhere
have such a
except where?
positive image everywhere, but we
Except
cannot tap into it at home.
so let's put it together. Again, I'm not here to advertise anything. I'm just here to start off saying let's get this together. Let's call each other and have like a conference and just say, okay, then fine. Let's write these stuff down. That's the next thing I keep on saying. We don't write enough. We don't write enough.
Write
Pick up a
or read enough. And this is why every show I do, I aim to put something in there so that people can go and read themselves. Because one of the worst thing I want my audience to do is to take what I say as hook, line, and sinker, as much as I aim to always be honest to them, to be true. You must know for yourself and want to know for yourself. So you must read so you can correct me, or you must read so you can approve of what I'm saying, that I've got it from somewhere.
exactly. So all of these stuff, I am so happy that we're finally coming together in a sense that everywhere I go and I see other cultures live together, right? They live together in unity.
Hmm.
They
And
live
do
together.
economics in unity as well.
And all of these, look, man, I own my own business and it's not doing good right now. But I'm telling you, just the way I put up everything, I know it's going to be successful.
Hmm.
We just have to work together as a team. So once you sit down with Carlos and Wayne Lonesome and everybody who's, you're gonna know who's want to be part of it. You guys are gonna know because if they come into the meeting and they go, well, this is not gonna work, block, delete.
Hmm.
You,
Hmm.
we don't talk about impossible. We only talk about possibility. That's the next hashtag right there.
Jamaican Carlos have joined. I'll bring Jamaican Carlos into the conversation as well.
Yes,
Morning, JC.
Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, panel. Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
manners and
Good.
respect. I came on your show and I sent my phone number in your comment section the last time you were doing a live still.
All right,
Because it's
send me inbox there. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Everybody watching and listening. Yeah, man. Go ahead,
yes,
my brother.
because okay, this is it. We are great people. We just don't appreciate each other. That's one thing, Everybody has to say, oh, him had it done, him had it done, him had the king. We can be kings, yes, in your own castle. Why do I have to enforce my kingness on your castle? That's
I
why I
agree.
always say manners and respect. Every time, it's manners and respect, manners and respect. That's one of the keys. You know what a key does? It opens up doors. So
Well, one of the things you're right on that, because if you notice, we don't show each other no love and each other no respect, and it's clear that you can see tourists. The other day I watched several videos of foreigners go deep in the ghetto, some place that you and I as Jamaicans would
yes,
have never venture, and then do with them camera.
Jesus.
Me see one of them stop in a barber shop. Me see a white man stop in a barber shop in a the deep ghetto where you and I, none of we are gonna go. And then come out.
Why?
They have
Why?
more
Why?
respect to them people.
Why?
That's why,
Why can't you go there? Why can't you go there?
Is it
because
colorism
because
or is it respect, guys?
my brother, the love. That's why, listen to me. That's why you even hear the Prime Minister push back and Kamina Johnson, everybody push back, even the Anderson Commissioner, push back on the American Travel Advisory, and they are saying that tourists are safe in Jamaica, and they are telling you the amount of tourists who come to Jamaica opposed to the amount of tourists who get hurt. That means tourists are good in Jamaica. How many of us can say that when in terms of
And
crime?
exactly.
So it's
Meanwhile,
to show that.
it's not
Mhm.
even two different culture, you know. It's one culture. It's one culture.
So let me show you one thing again. Look on this again. Now, these other people that come in our place that we are talking about right now, we are take the land and the toll and all them thing there. We not call no name, but you know the thing said. Now, these other people come in our place, they get duty-free imports. Remember, you know, duty-free imports. And when we over here even want to sell medical supplies to our hospitals, we can't do it and then dig out with eye. I just have a friend who came to Jamaica with some crates of stuff and then dig out the woman eye. She said she not gonna do it again. And when she go to other Caribbean countries, they only charge her $1. And I think that is just to go to the next page and the document they have to sign it. It's almost that is free. But look at other people who come to our country. Duty free imports, tax break. You talk about toll in the road. I'm waiting on you to do my video. I'm gonna go live after Wayne, but you know, I always tune into Wayne. And all these things, tax break, and think about it, exclusive rights to set up signage and the freeway that they built, exclusive rights. So, and the tax break that is, go to Jamaica, say, mom and pops stores are closing down, where mom and pops stores used to be. The building is still there, but some other people running it, right? And 5 to 10 years, trust me, our Jamaican business is gonna die. The middle class is gonna be dead. Look at all the buildings that are building in Jamaica, all the infrastructure. They don't seem to reach out to the diaspora who are vast with knowledge in all different areas. They're not looking to tap into what the diaspora has. Like you're saying, we should have a bank in the diaspora of professional people, investors, knowledgeable Jamaicans, because the best
Yes.
and the brightest are over here. Because Jamaica is brain
Yes.
drain. When a man leave
Oh,
university, where you think he's going? Where you think all the brain people gone? Where you think all the brain of Jamaica is? Them overseas that give the best and the brightest that give all of that away. And we in the diaspora are so loving, and trust me, we don't give back to Jamaica any chance we get. You think that Jamaica, educated Jamaica who is over here, who can build roads and stuff, who in Dubai as a contractor or architect, you don't think they would be glad to go back to Jamaica to put down a project, to lay down them hand in them country? We are givers in a man. Look on the Western Union line and the MoneyGram line from the moment they open to the moment they close. A third of the GDP. We are givers. Look during the big C, and we live up the country, the man. We are robber and givers, but they are not giving
okay.
us a chance. They are not giving us
So
a chance.
okay, so let's create the diaspora, like everything that we're talking about, so we can take it, not ask them for an opportunity, because we're gonna have when everything is set from top to bottom, right? We have our own security people are foreign, where if just like the 730 acre, if we have that with everybody with the same integrity, the same mind fluidity, not the mindset, because mindset in a stone, in a concrete, in a grave. So your mind has to flow.
Yes.
Once we put our mind fluidity together to create it from here, to say we even have the plan on paper, where we can say this is how the entrance, this is the hospital, this is it, this is everything. If we can
Well,
create it, if
well, it
we
takes.
can,
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
if we can create it, right? And show them, look, this is what we're gonna do. Anybody who goes against it has no benefit or interest for Jamaica. So
You're
if
right.
there's
Well,
100,000 diaspora and they're all involved in this project to make Jamaica one of the best places, because them are talk about where did Singapore came to Jamaica and they got the blueprint and they went back and they make Singapore a better place. Okay, how about we stay from the diaspora and make Jamaica a better place by creating it here before we implement it there?
look on this, my brother. We in the diaspora give Jamaica $3 to $4 billion annually, right?
Okay, my
Right, right. Look on this. The project, the highway project is $730 million, but we give
billions and
no
millions. Which one
million,
is higher?
million, exactly, and we are giving $3 to $4 billion. Now you have these people set up toll in our road who control the sign. Believe me, them control the rights to set up all signs. Anything about when I talk about commercial along the highway, restaurant, gas station, hotels, them have the exclusive rights. So no Jamaican can go set up a little stall or no rest stop. Nowhere along the
No
freeway.
stall.
You
There's
understand
no
me?
such
So
thing as
it
stall.
seems as if the government sell out all the land adjacent to the freeway. Me not understand that part there. And you give them the tax break and duty free, the duty free imports, that alone. But listen what we bring in up, $3 to $4 billion annually. And on the sell out Jamaica land, you have $1,200 acres one place and 740 at the another place. And then you have parcels of land. So I wonder how many of the parcels then give these people. We don't
Okay.
understand.
Okay, so this is the diaspora. We, as the diaspora, we have to get for it one. And we have the money, we have the infrastructure. That's why I'm gonna try to show you. If you guys say, okay, then fine. We are gonna cry. We need like 30,000 people just to get $1 just to be a part of this membership, to say this is the diaspora membership.
Yeah.
Say all of these people are buying into coming back to Jamaica. Look, when it gets cold in a country, these countries, your bone them hurt, You guys know this?
You mean, man, they don't have people call me and tell me, man, so them cold some place and live and enough of them are get older. And people are thinking, while them get older, them are come back to Jamaica. I know people who build them house in Jamaica and have to retire and go to Jamaica and have to broke their retirement and go back to the cold because of the crime and all what going on in Jamaica. So, it's a thing. But as you can see, we start already. But all we can do is build and whatever we start in there. Different groups all over the country. See, we start call to action already. You see, we come out and we march and we protest and we plan more and do other things. There are other groups, there are enough Jamaican there in a diaspora, millions. So other people can do their own too. It's call to action. No matter where they're in the world, you can start up something too. Everybody can start something in their own way. And we group up. We are Jamaicans. We should have a pool and a bank, like I said, of professionals in the diaspora, knowledgeable Jamaican, investors. So when they never done River Fall to sell, or no, sell it out to some other people. With national heritage, when they can sell it out to other people, and we there. So, brother, the road, look on it again, the road is 730 million US dollars. You know what Jamaican up here, so we sit down at 730 million US dollars times a lot. They are selling us too cheap. They are selling us cheap. There's a lot of wealthy Jamaicans living all over the world. Don't sleep on Jamaicans.
And the only thing is to go back home and lose them life over something or them work for. Imagine that. The only reason that's stopping them is because them fear if you go to Jamaica, gonna lose them life over something where them earn. So this one I say, once we create it, you see, Akon, them saying build a city he built some city, right? When I saw that, I go, that's a good idea. But we have to create it from here first. We have to create it to say, okay, then fine, everything is, the population is there already. How much people we need for this city?
But the Akon still, it went to those people and get aid and stuff, and it's tied up with those people.
Yes, I understand.
But look at us. Look on the difference with us now. We can fuel it by ourselves.
Yes,
That's
that's
what
what
we're
I'm
doing.
talking. You see,
We
that's what
fuel
I'm
this by we
talking
need
about.
nobody, you know, we over here, you know. We could fuel
That's
this
what I'm.
by ourselves. And that's what they're you
That
know.
okay. So this look, Carlos. This is what I'm talking about. Once we come together, we have the people for the city. We have the police force. We have the lawyers, the doctors. We have this is how master. Once we create it, we never have to create it for real. We just have to create it and say, this is what we want. This is how much property it's gonna cost. This is where it's gonna be. When we get it, we're gonna hire the. We're gonna go down there and do the work because the people down there, we can't trust them. We need to
The thing,
own.
you're right. The thing about it, you know, you see,
Gentlemen,
we as Jamaicans,
if I could butt in here,
go ahead,
Yes.
Wayne.
basically what both of you are saying, it is time that we put Marcus Garvey ideology of organized and centralized
Yes.
into practice.
Yes.
Yes, Wayne. With big projects, like with infrastructure must build by us.
Yes.
What it say about
Yes.
leaders who call some other people from some other place to come build with infrastructure? What make we look like? We are big old idiots. Why do we even have university?
Yes, all of these stuff. So the people, the architect, they're gonna design how the place looks. So everything from top to bottom, we're gonna look. I told you, man, I don't talk about impossibility when there's possibilities. So exactly what you say, we're gonna implement it here. Everybody who wants to come on board, then come on board here. Wanna find the spot in Jamaica where this gonna be ideal for everybody. Like we
But
even go.
hold on there, my brother. Me know I put throw cold water upon the fire. But then I go back to the way this say again.
Yeah,
Are these guys gonna allow this? Because remember deals come with pocket change, you know, kickback.
look,
And
Carlos.
that's what corruption is what attracts a lot of Jamaicans to politics. Not because a man is a patriot and they want to serve him country and serve the people. Remember that on both sides, corruption, I believe, corruption is what attract them to politics. The kickback what them can get, man, they can come in with them business where them don't want to separate themselves from and put in a blind trust and fuel business to them business and government. Then they have them trucks on the road and stuff like that. The kickbacks what them get from these contracts and stuff like that. So anything to block that, look on it. How nice can we be? We have MRI machine and CT scans over here to send to Jamaica for free for the people. Nurses call me and ask me, Carlos, may I beg you do a video? A group of nurses have access to these things. My friend will ship these things to Jamaica, Canada, and America. People I know send me videos. They send go show all politicians out there, and still me not getting no answer. The last person to reach out to is Fly Green. They send them all the pictures and show them the equipment. We can go to even the Black River Hospital. No reach out to me. Why?
Okay,
Because
okay.
their friends have them outside facility. Hold on, let me make one last thing. Their friends have them, I'll show you corruption work. Their friends have these outside facilities where they send people to get them MRI machine and CT scan. So if politicians want to have them outside facility where them send them friends go make money, hire them. Why put it in the hospital? Why put equipment in the hospital? If politicians have water truck where I sell people water, why give people water pipe in the community? If politicians own funeral homes, why make people start dead? I'm going to go on and on how the corruption sweet them, but it hurt us.
Understandable, but all of them things here is fixable. All of them things that what I said, there's no problem without a solution. Usually there's like 20, 30 solution to every problem. We just have to look on the problem and find a solution for that specific problem. You say if you ship it to the hospital, there's deliveries, there's company will deliver directly to the location. Yes?
But when
No?
you go to the hospital, listen to when you go to the hospital, come and talk to people who donate stuff, you know. Remember, me have linked with people who donate stuff. Several people from Canada and America, right? And when you go to the hospital, I get to understand that a lot of people work at the hospital, check out the things them outside, the better things that like the people them who the patient must get the nice thing. Them steal it out, them take it out, them keep it out.
God have
Let me tell you,
mercy.
my brother, Jamaica
Just
won't
like the
change
Gilbert,
until
just like the Gilbert zinc.
yes, me I tell you, people who donate stuff, people who work at the hospital, keep out the stuff that people
But
donate.
it's
They take
not
it out of them yard.
everybody. It's not everybody. It's not everybody that teeth
But
it
listen to
out.
me, brother. Listen to me. My thing is Jamaica can better until politicians start that jail, man. It have to start from top, man. Yeah, man. Example, like I said, fan top, man. If Chaplins are going fan top, you can't. Probably be that era and right down to his
And
garment to
that's the
change out.
next thing. Okay,
You can't
when I
fix
talk about
Jamaica without the top
politician
fix, you
got
know.
jail, that's
Yeah,
not
man. It's a jail.
possible. It's not possible because there's no law in Jamaica that says they should go to jail. Even the prime minister him have a
Well,
way for
No.
getting
There
out
is
of
law.
it.
Let me correct your caller. There
mm.
is law there to send them to jail. The problem is a corrupt investigative process and a corrupt director of public prosecution. All
So,
the laws are there to hold them accountable.
and that's what I'm saying.
Enforcement.
It's lack of
And
enforcement.
nobody is reinforcing it. So for expect something that nobody's gonna do, that's expecting a lot. So
No, no.
this is why I'm saying once we put all of this stuff together in the diaspora, right? Those guys will not be as important as we say they are.
That's what I say. Nothing else change until accountability. In no matter what you put, look here. Let me tell you, my brother. Do you know how much help Jamaica get from all over the place, even if they help the youth them in the ghetto? Do you know how much
Yes.
help Jamaica get from all over the world to uplift the hospital them? Do you know
Yes.
how much help Jamaica get from all over the country? But if you continue to pour, you could have sent a shitload of money to Jamaica. You're not gonna reach the people then. You have to
So
fix
it's
the
the
top.
wrong hands again
Fix the
at the
top.
wrong hands. Okay, at that man say no. It's not every
Accountability.
police corrupt, you know. We just have to find the good police them. It's not every politician corrupt, you know. We just have to find the good politicians.
Where them there? Where them there, my brother? Where
Let's
them there? We
speak
have to
to
Look,
see them come
the
to
let,
first.
people them,
let us speak to the system of our politics and the system of our law enforcement, where time and time after we hear that people who go in there with a clean hands and a pure heart to do good, because of the system they have to engage with when they get there, the choice is to be corrupt or to go. But the thing of making positive change doesn't exist in our political or law enforcement system. And that is one of the biggest problems.
so this is why the Diaspora Council is gonna take care of those stuff once it's created. So everything that I talk about before, we do it in the diaspora before we even approach Jamaica.
Well, you know we have a call to action group, right?
Yes.
As I reach New York. And this group have some serious people, right? I hear them talking about the Magnitsky Act, right? We need
Yes.
accountability, my brother.
So
Let me tell you something. We have good heart. It's like how we have good heart here, all three of us right here. So optimistic. This can work. It's so beautiful. Brother, with the system, like my friend who donates stuff to Jamaica, medical supplies and food and all type of stuff to Jamaican people every year. With our beautiful heart, when she send me pictures of our house, how it's full of all this type of stuff when she sent to Jamaica, she feel motivated. But it's when she have to deal with the system out there, you know, she said, Carlos, we can't do this again. We are over here, so we motivated you to collect the stuff to Senegal, Jamaica. But to hold them all and pull you said, no, you can't do this again. So both of us, three of us there, so are talking about this. But you see the system where the man control, you see what the man control, brother, they will grind us to death, man.
but
You
we
think a
have to
lot of
find a
people
way
that,
to beat the
enough
system,
people that are
Carlos.
before us, so that's why we say we have to go, we
But
have to
now
stop.
it's
We used to
changing.
beg them, we have to beg, we used to beg them to stop, but now we stop begging them. So we have a call to
Exactly.
action, we have a call to action group, and we have worked through that and watch
Okay.
it, watch change the make. But in saying that, we need other groups too. We don't just
Yes,
need
and
our call to action group. We have people
From
in
this
England, people in
from this
America,
call, from
Canada.
this call to action group, we can build wider
yes,
sister brother organization that
yes,
Yes,
is that becomes an umbrella group that
yes,
looks at
yes,
many
man.
different issues and have many different tasks within the whole caucus.
Yes,
yes, yes. I agree with.
exactly, exactly.
Jamaica needs to step up because look here. You think the Ratigan are the only retired FBI? You think the Herb are the only one working in national intelligence come from Jamaica?
And
Man,
that's
you
what
have
I'm
Jamaica.
saying. There's
Enough of them up here, man. Enough of them up here from Jamaica. You see it?
so no uno Carlos, no uno start call them, tell them to reach out to no uno start put the puzzle together. No uno start put the puzzles together. Uno just call out, tell them to reach out to Uno, tell them say, look, we're gonna have a thing they meet, a Zoom meeting with this much people, and then Uno, like if one person out of the group get 10 people, and then one person out of that get 10 other people, this is how we connect. This is how we connect. Because me tell you, say, we don't talk about talk about impossibility. We talk about possibilities. It's just a few people, you know. It's not say the majority. It's a minority. It's a small amount who's doing most of the damage. You know,
then look at our group. Look at our group. It was not 1,000 people out there. It was even 100 people out there. You understand me? Look at our group.
Much I show you, okay? Even that make a difference.
All right. So
this is
people can do it. We can do this. We just have to step out there.
Okay, so we hashtag is smart people are cool. Once you join this organization, smart people are cool. We know what we are talking about. We are talking about the Jamaicans, them who want to make Jamaica a better place.
Because our group will not be the liberate or PNP, you know.
We
our
don't
group,
care.
It's even the Magnitsky Act. Hold everybody accountable. Whoever that got Jamaica from the devil was a boy, then if you pay for, man. Whatever packing is a shake out, man. Whatever not see from the people, them need to give back to the people. Them who be God here, man. I don't care who.
You see, the funny thing about it is only in a Jamaica they have orange and green, you know. Everywhere else we go in the world, we are Jamaican. How comes them not say, oh, you're PNP, oh, you're Lee? How comes everywhere we go in the world, they never know about that? They don't even care about that. It's just as soon as you step off of the plane and go into Jamaica, orange or green.
Change can come in. Change can come in, my brother.
It's coming. And that's why I said just me saying 2 words to you guys, that means it's coming. Because guess what? Our word is not meaningless. It means more. The things that we say means more.
Hey, Wayne, you remember the country where Jamaica try and model themselves for them to them take Jamaica ID and better them country? Singapore. All right, check this out. I believe in a change, my brother. I'm very optimistic and I believe change can come. Look at Singapore. How long Singapore that go to the thieving and the robbing like a Jamaica?
Yes.
How long do people probably say change now come? Think about this again. How long you have slaves on the plantation, where a slave in the sugar plantation in Jamaica, and they sit down there and say, boy, I said change now come, man, change now come. And some of them believe, say, boy, change now come, man, I believe in change. Some of them say, don't go and talk, man, I'll kill you now, you don't get killed. Change now come. So I'm very optimistic. I believe in a change. Look at Singapore. Somebody coming there who believe in a real change. No more corruption and people held accountable. I believe one day we will see a Jamaica like that.
Yes.
The people need to want better.
It started already, and that's the greatest thing, you know. The first step to a better Jamaica.
Yes, my brother. We create history. I've never seen nobody resist the government like you see right now. And we're not talking about burn down nothing. We'll never do that. We're not block no road coming up, we not light and thing there. We don't want a man destroying country and then taxpayers' money have to go pay back, have to fix back stuff. Then think that's stupid, and I believe man to God when they do that. I believe we can go there peacefully. Your voice is louder when they go there and peacefully protest.
Smart people are cool.
Yeah, and Jamaican people, let me tell them, if you not listen to Jamaican people before me run, come here set up for my video when we go live when we're done. Jamaican people, if you guys are listening to me, it's when you go to go protest, coming on afraid of police and afraid of this and that. It's when you have on the phone, take it out and go live. When I talk about us, go record, go live. Take out on the phone and go live at the biggest weapon you don't have. Take out on the phone and go live. And if there's any human rights violation and on the rights, the world can see it. So we have a big weapon in our hand. We go live on the protest and go protest peacefully. We can do this peacefully. No burn down nothing. Then the will come at us. So we and my brother, we have a step well left for now.
Yes. We're going to link up on your program still.
Yes, JC, we will be coming over shortly.
Yeah, man. Bless up on yourself, no flow.
Everybody, we are going to end and go over JC
Thanks
in
for
a
having
few minutes.
Yes, Mago link you up. Did you put
Yes,
the link?
I put up my number. Caller, did you get it? 07956
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
No, I'm gonna pin it to the screen. I'm gonna pin it.
Now let me see. Yes, yes.
Yes, so my number is there.
Look, I love to listen when people talking up. You hear me? I say
Mhm.
because listening is understanding. But you see, when
Oh yes.
some people talk, you have to decipher what them office say. Them not say
Like
it so you
Andrew
can
Holness
understand.
and Nesta Morgan, when they speak, you have to wonder which side of their mouth are they speaking out of.
Yes, if they speak and you can't understand it, that means that them a try confuse you.
Exactly so. Exactly so.
So I listen to all our program and I tell you something, listen for understand because most of them people are just listen for comment and not for understand the message and how we're supposed to make things better. I tell you, say
Mhm.
we are the solution. You know, every day we get up, we have to solve problem. Even
This is
even
why I always say this fight for freedom and independence, it's all hands on deck. All of us
uh,
have a
hands-
responsibility from
yes,
whatever angle we come from. All of us have a responsibility to come on board and sort this crisis that we've end up in out.
everybody wants to go back to Jamaica, but not in this condition that it's in. So everybody
Exactly.
have to understand, say them have to do a little bit for put in. So I'm telling you, say if even if when you guys get together and say, okay, then we don't need we just need you if do this poll or just to if you get 100,000, if the poll needs 100,000 people, just make sure there's 100,000 people who will do the poll. You know what I say?
Mhm. Yes, yes.
Just all of us get involved. Some of it is gonna take money, but some of it doesn't cost for you to use your brain.
But we definitely have to start making moves in order to show these people that enough is enough and we're
Yes,
fed up now and we
yes,
want to change
yes,
and we're going to create it, whatever you
yes,
think.
yes. And man, this is what I know so we can do because everywhere we go, we solve problem. Everywhere we
Oh,
go
yes.
in the world, and them hire Jamaican, them hire that Jamaican to solve a
Look
problem,
at the
not to create a.
positions. Look at the positions we hold abroad.
And that's the thing that people don't realize that. People don't realize that.
Look at the powerful positions we hold abroad as Jamaicans.
Everywhere,
And
military.
at home,
So
we are stifled.
we're nothing.
Mhm. If
We're
you ever come
nothing.
across the British healthcare and see how much Jamaicans in there in a big position, the British education system,
Man, everywhere you go, Jamaican
there's
is
so much
love.
of us Jamaicans in big positions all across the West. But because we're not
Everywhere.
organized or centralized, we can't tap into that conglomerate
So this
of
is why I'm saying
experience and
now you
knowledge.
guys have the platform. All you know have to do now is just sit down with meetings and everything and just say,
Mhm.
okay, then this is what we're gonna approach this. Then do no polls, do create these if one in the States, one in Canada, one in everywhere we go, we have one like a group of Jamaicans who's in this group. If it's WhatsApp group or whatever, we just join to say, look, we want to put it together so Jamaica is a better place. Because look, if everybody loves Jamaica so much and the only problem they're having is this one problem. Why can't we come up with a solution for this one problem? Two, three, four, five
It's
problems.
it's lack of unity and lack of organization. And it's time now where at home and abroad we need to come together and put all these things in place to
Yes,
make sure that we find solutions going forward.
yes. Every day we come up, we put a problem out there, and if everybody has to say, send in your
Your
Two
signal has
plus
gone a
two.
bit bad.
Mine?
Yes, you're back now.
Okay, so just to say, to solve a problem, 2 plus 2 is how much? How did you come up with this? Because before, I tell you, it was so easy for us to solve problems. No, a gun is not solving problem. A knife is not solving the problem. So we
So then
need,
it have to be with conversation and ideas and be prepared to also put those into practice.
yes. So we're going to reach out, hashtag. We have to hashtag them. We have to hashtag them. Smart people are cool. We have to push it back out there. Smart
yes.
people are cool. It's not wrong. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't hurt to be smart. A matter of fact, it helps being smart.
Exactly. And this is why our government would want to promote things like fully don'ts.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And
Jesus.
just last Thursday, Andrew was telling the people that even if they're poor, they must be proud rather than encouraging them to create wealth. He's telling them you can
I told
pour
you.
and be proud. You see the
I told
mindset is enforcing on the people.
you. Look, I have a lot of hashtag because you see, Jamaica is a real place with a lot of comedians. That's one of the things we gotta push. We gotta push that narrative. You hear me? I say these
Yes.
people, they must say Jamaica is not a real place. That means they're erasing Jamaica off the map. Meanwhile, we're saying yes, it's a real place with a lot of comedians. Because when you hear stuff like that, you gotta take it for a joke.
Oh yes.
You see
Oh
the
yes.
last reasoning with Radigan. If you want to man, that was one of the funniest I laugh, I cried, because the funniest thing, we take these people seriously. That's our biggest problem. Every time they
Well,
talk, we're
look
supposed to
at
be
the
laughing.
political euphoria across the country yesterday for this whole nomination process. Look how much of the people took these people serious, and
And
we're going to see the
that's
drive going forward. But the day these people turn up to canvass you, and they're told you cannot cross that gate because there's no use of even having a conversation with you, then it would, in my view, push them into a corner to say, you know what, I have to do something because they are now fed up of the nothing.
exactly. Once you start take them for a joke, because them keep on this a joke thing. Everything this a joke thing, but them not take the things them for joke what them supposed to take for joke. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Them a take the flood for joke. Them a take the crash for joke. Those are not jokes. Those are serious stuff. It's the politicians you guys are supposed to take for joke, because everything what them say is a joke. It's not serious. These are all
But
the stuff when we
that's
sit
why
down
the people need to wake up to understand that you know, for
and this
take
is
politicians serious. The more you take them serious, the more you're fattening their calf.
exactly. So all of them stuff out. These are the stuff we have to say it. If we don't say it out, right? Say it out into the atmosphere. We need to say more into the atmosphere. We need to say it for what it is. That's a joke, because you know you can't take that seriously. That person is a joke because
The
he has never
awakening
done.
process, the awakening process is on though.
Yes,
Hold on. Someone is calling me. Let me see if it's someone who wants to speak. Hold
yes,
on.
yes.
Global TV. Good morning. Good morning. Is it possible for you to come in on the link? Because when I take phone calls, the audience doesn't hear. Mm-hmm. No, there's not a number. At the top of the chat, there is that blue link that you just touch on it, and it will take you to the studio. You just put your name, a name in, and then you can join the panel. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Next
Yes.
thing we
Sorry.
have,
Go ahead.
Next thing, you see, if you do like a little thing and whisper the like button there, it's like every time you come in, if you like have a phone and you say, okay, this is where you find the like button on your YouTube channel, because may I tell you, enough people don't understand, Many people watch, but they don't understand. As simple as that is, you go up on your phone and you say, look, okay, so my like is at 50 people. I want you to go in your YouTube channel and you show them your phone. You show them there's a like button right here. It's a thumbs up button. It's not a like button. So you press this button so to help my algorithm, because I know you guys are not people with big money and all of them stuff there, but to get your
What
program
I'm
up
going
and
to do, I'm going to do the graphics to show people, then I can bring it up on the screen. So I'll
yes,
share the
look,
graphics for it.
look, Wayne, because I know say you have talent, and again, I have my own website and thing, right? And my all from long time, some would I love to link with you, because I know you're busy and everything, but would I love to sit down and talk to you, like even for 10 or 15 minutes once in a while, right? Because I'm telling you, say, to make Jamaica better, right? It doesn't take much in a sense. Each individual, it doesn't take much. But because when you come as a unit, if if 10 million people put $1, if 10 million people just put $1, right? That's a bank.
It is.
Understand that?
It is.
So 10
It
million
is.
people say, we want to open a bank. All I want from one is $1. $1. And it's not, if even if it's 50 cents, what I want is 50,000 people, not $50,000 from one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what we need to do is get them involved. All the diaspora, look, it's not much, but all you guys have to do is just put a like in the comment section or something. We just want to get the people them, because look, I was a silent listener for since the big thing there. I've always just listen, and then I join one platform and that's it. But most of the time, I'm just listening, because you see, when you listen, you learn so much.
An awful lot.
And not one person have all the answers. That's one thing. But once we come together, that's why I'm saying, sometimes I say, oh, Ratigan do film program. And oh, we alone some have his, and I say Carlos has it. If all uno, imagine if you have 10,000 people on your platform. Carlos have 10,000 pound fee. We alone some have 10,000 pound fee. I want to have a program where all uno come in one, right? That are almost 40,000, 50,000 people watching. So in a these situation now, you say, okay, then fine. We're reaching out to all 40,000 people. All you have to do is write a letter, or just like where Ratigan did with say, and put up the letter, and all them have to do is just copy it and send it to the king, right? All of that is just AI, but that's human intelligence.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what I am seeing is we coming together, right? And just putting the human intelligence together. Laugh at the people we're supposed to laugh at. Find the people that we need to find, because most people, they don't say nothing, because they know if they say something that's good, 10 people is going to say it's bad, because the 10 people have no benefit to say it's good.
Because what is happening benefits them.
Yes, exactly. So what this one good person needs to do is find a next good person and link up with a next good person. At least it's 3 against the 10.
And as we know, numbers is very important in one, control and getting your ideas out there. So we need to tap into the numbers, because what they are going around the country doing for the next 2 weeks, for the next few weeks, it's all about the numbers game.
Yes. So even though they're the enemy, they're still giving us information on how to beat them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because smart people are cool. And all the programs that I listen to, I keep on hashtagging it. Smart people are cool. We need to make it normal. Everybody's smart. So what? You're smart. I'm smart. Let's do something.
Because
Because
your ignorance is beneficial to politicians and
yes,
is very beneficial to corrupt people.
so the more we say, the more we're empowering these people. Say, look, you don't have to run out there and tell them the equation to the multiple of square of roots. You
Hmm.
just have to be smart enough to know this is wrong and this is right. This is going to benefit all of us. That's going to benefit two people.
Exactly. Exactly. So we
So
need to be more proactive in this whole or
shifting the
yearning
narrative,
for independence.
shifting the narrative.
Yes, yes, yes. And
So
that's what makes people like Woody Maya so great, because within about 3-4 years he has shifted a 500 years narrative of Africa in a lot of us minds. And this is why I
yes,
know the continuous conversation and publicity and the work does come through. Sometimes it looks painstakingly long, but when you look at how Woody Maya changed the narrative of Africa within 3-4 years,
and
this work we are doing, we must stick to it, because
it's
how
gonna
they ram
grow.
these things into us is through the media, through the books, through the education system, and all of that. So we need to keep the repetition and the narrative changing going.
Yes, there you go. The practice. Keep the practice going. That's one of my favorite things to say. I don't work, I practice, because once you're practicing, you're getting better at whatever you're doing.
Let me explain to the audience while you're here. I just quickly botched the graphics together. So if you look on the graphics on your right while you're watching the live, then you just click on this X here in the yellow circle, and it will bring the chat page down. Then if you look over on your left here, where it says where it have the thumbs and 64 next to it, you click that button. Then once you click it, just below it where it says chat publicly, as you touch on that, and it takes you back to the chat. So when you're on the
Yes,
live, that's how you like the live. You just click on that X next to your right, and then it brings down the page, and you touch on the thumb, the one that have the finger upwards. And then once you've done
yes,
that, you just touch chat publicly, and it takes you right back into
yes.
the
This
live
should be
chat.
part of
So
your daily program. Anytime you come on, you just show this. This
I
is
will keep that graphics there.
yes, yes, because you see, sometimes them come and they're in the chat section, and all they have to do is just press the like button, right? Get back to the chat, because the chat is important, but also the like button is important. It shows that you
It is.
like the content and you like yourself. You
Yes.
must like yourself for you to press the like button. The people who don't like themselves, they don't like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like life. They don't like. so, so once you press the
What
like button,
what's within comes out.
yes, yes. And it's the best of us we're always trying to show.
De- Definitely.
Look, man, we're so above what some people strive to be, right? I hear them talk
Oh.
about bad mind, right? There's no such thing
Mm-hmm.
as bad mind. There's weak mind. You can find a weak-minded person. A bad-minded person you can't find, because they're in some medical facility taking medication to solve that bad
Mm-hmm.
mind problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they
Mm-hmm.
have bad mind, they have a psychological problem. So they're usually in some psycho wards, right? Weak mind. Once you say they're weak-minded, you understand who they are. They need a
Yes.
whole bunch of people for them to think with.
Yes. Yes. The vampire mindset. You have to
Yes.
drain others' energy just to think.
Yes. So what you gotta say, the weak-minded people, we don't want you over here because you can't understand what it is to think for yourself. Bad-minded people, everybody want to be bad mind. They make a song about it, right? You too bad mind, you too. So it becomes like a national dish now. If you're not bad mind,
it is true what you're saying, you know, because one of the big problem we have in Jamaica, why we have this monkey see, monkey do mentality,
yes, okay.
is because of the weak mindset you spoke about.
Okay, and all of these stuff, we have to talk and approach them in this sense to make them understand. It's not bad mind, it's weak mind. If you're going to make the same choice he makes, that means you didn't think for yourself. That means your mind is weak. You have to be able to think for yourself. Once you think for yourself, then you agree with a next person who has the same thought process as you do. Like how we're having a conversation here. Did we have to disrespect each other? How much time did I call you? Anything? This is what I'm trying to show you. With a person who have thoughts, who have understanding. We can conversate all day about any topic without saying, oh, you know, you're bad man. Oh, you're weak man. Oh, SM,
right.
SYM.
For example, around our country at the moment, a lot of this high euphoria debate will be going on, which doesn't even speak to the situation that we're in, doesn't speak to any policy or any vision. It would just be a load of partisan noise and ignorance of process.
Yes. Cussing and carrying on come to me killing you, and even though they said it, they said
we're saying to the people, say, boss, a long time we elect you and your promise said this now do. Make we see. You give us some guarantee, say, yeah, go do this time, or we're going to choose somebody else to see if we can get somebody to do something.
And that's what I'm trying to show you. Those are the decisions smart people make. You have to make smart decisions. Anytime you see somebody accident at Jamaica, you can't say, nope, that's not a smart decision. This man comes over, he leaves the line and he comes over into the other side. There's only two roads in Jamaica, one east, one west. And this man comes out of the line.
Look at how a lot of Jamaicans overtake on our roadway, which is one of the biggest cause for accidents.
Yeah. And that's what, how is that smart? What part of this is, how in any way, any shape or form you can say this was a smart idea? How can you do this?
Did you see some of those bikers on the political motorcade yesterday where police were supposedly
Okay, this is what I'm trying to show you though, because the law, it only works when they want it to work, when the law is supposed to work all the time. A policeman is never a policeman until he dies. I mean, a policeman is always a policeman until he dies, right? So how can you say the law is only the law when you need to use it?
Partisanism.
Okay. So all of these stuff, it's not smart. These stuff are not, it's like it's showing us these people are not smart. But once you realize they're
look at the lack of progress and development across our country for however long they claim, not my words, they claim we've been independent. The lack of development and progress would have shown us that these people are really, really not smart.
And that's the thing. They use psych. What's psych? When they say psych, what's the word of psych? Huh?
The mindset?
Psych is psychology. They're using psychology and everything.
This is why I keep explaining to people that even if you don't want to vote, go there and spoil your ballot. It makes a lot of difference to the political psychology.
It makes a lot.
When 60% of the people do not vote, the government don't have to worry about a pushback and an uprising from 60% of the people because
Exactly.
they are wholly disengaged. And if 20% of that 39 voted for the government, the other quarter dozen or so on will vote for the other party. That's the only thing the government see in his hands as a rebellion coming should they not be doing their job. Because
Exactly.
68% don't give two toss. May have 20% under my belt, then we grunt and bear it. And the others are useless knives in our market. Just wave
But,
your hand at them and move on. This is
but
the
me say,
system.
if they raise it to 90%, people will vote. Even 90%, them know say 90% of people are come after them.
And it make a difference to the political psyche.
So all of these stuff, when me say it's like you have to, you don't even have to do live. You just do this commentary and you put them up on your shorts. Why do you need to vote? This is the example why you need to vote or why you're so important to the vote. Those are like not even 5 or 6 minutes clip of talking because more time people choose not to read, but if them hear it, they may understand it.
Yes,
the ones that will choose to listen. So all of these stuff. Okay, so one of my thing, right? I do planting, right? In the winter time, I do plant my seeds inside and then I put them on my balcony in the summertime, right? They say there's food shortages. Wayne, it's impossible to have food shortages when it's not land shortages. Once they tell you it's food shortages, they're making you accept the fact they're going to raise the prices.
Food shortage is an economic warfare.
And that's what it comes down to. But if you plant your own food, if you plant some, you don't have to plant a lot, just enough to ease spending on food, right? They have to lower the food prices. Understand?
If Jamaicans across the island make use of their backyard and some of the wasteland next to them by just having a little patch, a little allotment. You know how much you can plant in an allotment? You know how much you can plant in a paint pan, an old basin pan, and carrot pan, and milk pan in your backyard? Your old tire, the old keg where you use to carry water in and you abandon it. You can full it of dirt. You know the amount you can plant in you know the amount you can plant in a carrot tin.
So
you can
all
plant
of these stuff.
Your tomato.
Yes.
In a carrot tin. Put on in your backyard there, so.
Right
your
there,
old
so
your old basin pan. You can plant in there. All of these little old things wanna have and make rubbish across the place. Plant something in them.
So all of these stuff is like we just opening up them eyes to say, look, the government is there just to supervise you guys. They're not there to live your life for you. There's a difference.
We need to remove our people from the reliance of government.
There you go. So what you said before, you said this great man before, you mentioned him name before, you mentioned him.
Marcus Garvey, self-reliance.
Say it again, man.
Self-reliance. Marcus Garvey's ideology.
Yes.
Self-reliance. Do for self.
All of these stuff, man, we need to get back into it because me say, okay, fine. If you want all of the money in the world, what are you going to do with it? If you get all of the money in the world, what are you going to do with it?
Problem. Money just buy you privileges.
Okay, so this is what I say. We cannot be praising money. We need to be loving ourselves so we can be more productive because me tell you, all of the violence are gone. It's self-hate. Me hate myself enough to kill you. Me hate my neighbor enough. These are the things that it's not benefiting us. We're not looking at humanity. And Jamaicans are humans. We used to be humans.
That is so true.
We used to look out for each other. Jamaica, no problem. How comes we get rid of that slogan? The hashtag again.
No, how come we full of so much now, Jamaica, so much problem?
And that
now
means
we're in Jamaica too much problem.
Yeah.
No, sir. We
So
turn
we
out in
have to,
Jamaica too much problem, you know.
and that me I say because nobody no want to solve them one problem when they can go to somebody else and say, solve my problem for me.
Exactly. We need to
We
start doing for self because
we
trust me,
need look,
we
I'm gonna
cannot
tell this
continue to wait on people who have no vested interest in seeing any good or any progress for us. I
next.
mean, we should be tired of that now.
Okay, this is what I asked yesterday. Okay, when does the farmer worry about him cow?
You lost me here now.
Okay, it's just a question. When a farmer worry about him cow them, him cackle.
In a joke. That would be my
Why?
answer.
Okay, all right, yes.
Because
Why?
one there's no water, and one your grazing is going to go.
Okay, but the main objective is in profit.
Well, that is true. They're gonna lose the profit, yes.
Man, the
Yes.
only time them worry about anything.
Is when them are gonna lose something.
That's the only time the farmer
Well,
worry
you
about
know
him.
what you're saying is true, because when when the diaspora intervention task force put out that letter for the demonstration, and once they realize that you're starting to attack their finances, their
That's
donations, you see all of them get them knickers in a twist from that. That them same one draw the publicity and the attention to the situation that they didn't want it to have.
me say the only time it matters to the farmer is when in profit I go get hit. So when you look on them people here, them look on themselves as the farmers.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And we are their cattle. Oh my God.
Yes. There you go.
We
So for them,
need
even though
to step out of the system and do for self.
yes. So when me say you link up the diaspora, you just even like you just link up together the diaspora. We get the idea. We have a skill bank. We have somebody we can say graphic. We can do like we create a city at Jamaica where you just you just create the city. Just create the city first of all, right? An architect who's gonna design the city of in the diaspora in Jamaica. What you don't like? You want a pharmacy? You want this? We have this gas station. We have everything. We have
You know
security.
how
We
much
have,
diasporans would be ready to invest?
and at that man, look. When me see when name they do film, when me say why can't when me hear about the 70.
Is it Akon?
When we hear about that, and then what reinforce it is when them say them give the other nation 75 750 acres,
Acres.
so when they can create them own. Why can't we have that and we are Jamaican? Why can't we have a Jamaican diaspora in a Jamaica where we have a city, a safe city where you can just leave your door open? Because we have police 24/7 a patrol this a city here. All of these police I get paid to do them job.
There is a summit happening in Jamaica that's ending today. I think it started on the 5th. And people like Dr. Arikana Chiambori is in Jamaica. King Joshua Mapunga is also in Jamaica. And these are the things that they're looking to bring Jamaican into. Jamaica falls into the 6th region of the African Union. The diaspora is seen as the 6th region. So
Okay.
these people are going around with the summit for wealth building, and I'm hoping one day before I die, I will get the chance to interview people like Dr. Arikana Chiambor, because it's now the time for Africa and the Caribbean to close ranks and get this job done. We have the skill set, we have the resources, we have the human
It's
resources, we
true.
have the finances. I
True.
mean,
True.
it's just because we're dangled all over the place and divided and all of that, but we have everything where if we organize, as Marcus Garvey said, and centralize, we have
Yes.
all the other
Yes.
resources to propel us and our ideologies forward.
Look, miss, even if it doesn't come to fulfillment, but just creating it and just showing it, say, okay, we have this is what we have. We have 5,000 people who's willing to live in this city. This is what we have. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have we have everything. This is what we have. This is how much money we have to back this. This is what we have. This is we just a show off
A whole
lines
heap
and
of those
lines.
rich, a whole heap of those rich celebrities in America are Jamaican descent.
And that match I show you.
Whole heap of them
Just
are
just
descendant of
look.
Jamaican. Whole heap of those rich celebrities you see in America.
We just want to have happiness at Jamaica without the just you see like how the tourists them go to Jamaica and then safe in everywhere them go. You see that peace of mind that we them have, and that we want. If them can't have peace of mind without even paying for it, all them have to do is buy a ticket
Exactly.
and then get peace of mind.
And they feel safe right across the country.
Right across. So right, when we look on it, you know,
Maya captioned the same thing in one of his videos today. Look how much you all tell us not to come to Jamaica, but you're here enjoying yourself. When him say how Master Picnic them have fun a place like Montego Bay, which a lot of us Jamaicans are going to fear figure.
Exactly.
Our people would see us more of a target than those.
Yeah, and that may I say, and that how is that? How is that? How the hell is that possible?
Mental
slavery. How is that possible? When you look on a person like you and you feel that this person do not deserve to exist. You look on this person and said this person do not deserve to exist. But that person over there, so don't even look like you, deserve to live and enjoy. What in your mind make you switch, make it just turn that lever to destruction? It coming like the robot them when the robot them just look pan a defect and said this doesn't belong here, so I'm gonna dash it away. You look upon yourself as a defect, the people them around you as a defect.
This is how our political class see us, really.
As a defect.
If we're not from Upper St. Andrew or from the colorized society of this world, then you're treated as nothinger and lesser.
As a defect?
Oh, yes.
But me and you are the same. How can I be defective and you not be defective too?
Because it's a mindset of self-hatred.
Yes, the self-hate.
When they look at you, they don't think they're looking in a mirror, you see.
So this is why they don't press the like button.
I'm going to bring this to an end this evening. You can call me private because I'm
I will.
I'm going to whip over to Carlos now.
Yes, I'm going over there too. See you in a bit. Okay, enjoy your day, listeners.
Conversation anyway, and always keep watching and interacting. Great ideas.
Yes. Always manners and respect.
Thank you very much. Yes, this is where we end it, and all of us now are gonna chat along over to Jamaica and call us to continue the conversation over there. I want to thank you all for being here with me this afternoon. It was quite a long live today, 2.5 hours plus, but the conversation was great. We will continue to use this model suggested by Michelle. It was Michelle Clark, wasn't it? If you want to join the panel, because our when we get phone call, it doesn't come through so well. So we will offer more of this to you if you want to interact. But thank you all for being here with us this afternoon. We will definitely see you back here later on today. Thank you very much and good afternoon from London.